Hello and welcome to my newest reaction to an episode of the movie trivia Schmoedown. I had a really fun time doing my last one, so I'm going to be doing it again. A few little changes. First, I got myself a whiteboard right here. I'm going to be writing down my round one answers on that. There'll be a few little changes maybe other than that, but really pretty much going to be like last time. Without further ado, let's just get into it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mark the Enforcer Donica.
Got Mark.
Here to get some work.
Yeah, so it's Mark Donica versus Sean Gerber today, and Mark Donica, very familiar with in the Inner Geekdom tournament. We've seen him a lot. He had that champion title shot with Jason Inman, but he ended up losing. But he's obviously part of the Lion's Den, and yeah, he's a very well-known player in the Inner Geekdom League. Sean Gerber, on the other hand, while we're kind of familiar with him in teams, we haven't really seen what he can do in the Inner Geekdom League. We haven't even really seen him ask any or answer any Inner Geekdom style questions. We've seen him answer maybe one comic book related question that he got right in one of the team matches, but really he hasn't really had a chance to show his skills there. So I'm going to give the edge to Donica as far as who I think is going to win, but again, this entire Inner Geekdom tournament has been full of people who are kind of new to the league, and then they just blow everybody away. Eric Zipper never played the Inner Geekdom before. He beat Mike Carlson, who had played in the Inner Geekdom before. Mara Kanopik, who I did the reaction to her last match. I mispronounced her name the entire time, but Mara Kanopik, she just did fantastic against a solid Inner Geekdom player, and she had never played the Inner Geekdom before. So, this tournament we've had a precedent of people who we don't really know much about just completely making upsets. So we don't really know what's going to happen here. Thad and Kalinowski. There's kind of some theories about what's going on. What does Kalinowski have on Thad? And here's what I think. I think that Kalinowski knows that Thad shouldn't really be the commissioner. I think we're going to get a reveal that Thad isn't really the one that's supposed to be the commissioner, and he's just kind of lying about the contract or something, or that there's some loophole that Christian's the one who is supposed to be the commissioner now, and Thad's just been doing loopholes. And I think that's what Kalinowski has on Thad. Yeah. Now, this match, whoever wins this is going to be playing Kalinowski in the tournament. This match was originally supposed to be Mark Donica versus Robert Meyer Burnett, and Burnett had to drop out last minute, so now that's why we've got Sean Gerber playing. Yeah, is it Roger or Robert? I think it's Robert. Robert Meyer Burnett versus Mark Donica. That was a match that I was looking forward to. I'm not going to lie. I thought that match was going to be really cool because I think as far as these round one matches, just on face value, not really about what's happening, but just face value, I think that was the highest level match where you just had these two giants playing each other. A former champ and then one of the quickest people to get a title shot in this league. So
last-minute
you know?
cancellations. We're not no more special favors for celebrities or ex-champions. Doesn't matter what it is. You're out. You're out of the tournament, and he kicks him out. He doesn't care. And
Oh.
He puts the call out and gets Gerber or
Kalinowski was the one who really kicked out Robert Meyer Burnett. That's funny, but yeah, Sean Gerber. He's done pretty well with Superhero News. I mean, you know, you don't really know. Again, he hasn't played too many Inner Geekdom. Exactly, Christian Harloff is right. We don't know that much about Sean Gerber.
Brings to the table, and look, I will say the guy brings a wealth of knowledge. The fact that I don't think he's worthy of the name Mark has more to do with his personality than it does his movie trivia know-how, especially in the.
It's nice to see Christian Harloff and Mark together. Then I don't think we've seen those two together, and maybe a little bit. They've just got this classic back and forth, and just two great personalities.
Plays Mike Kalinowski. He's made that very clear that that's who he's going to play in round number 2. It's either going to be Donica or Gerber. Donica brings the Lions.
I think, and maybe this is a little premature because we don't know about Sean Gerber, but I think no matter what, Mike Kalinowski is going to win whoever ends up winning, is going to win against whoever ends up winning this match. I think no matter what happens, Kalinowski's going to win that. Ken Knapsack.
Mike's done this. He's put his X's and O's on paper, and he's come up with the rules. You know, he's got middle management written all over him here.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. I was just sitting at home.
Clerks reference. I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Frantic, saying he needs somebody. Robert Meyer Burnett dropped out of his match with Donica. So I guess one man's trash is another man's treasure. So here I am. Like I said, not supposed to be here today, but here I find myself.
Yeah, the Lions Den have kind of been overshadowed by both Kalinowski and Team Action as far as like the great heels, because they were kind of the big names in the heels in the league, and they've kind of gotten taken over. So I think they're kind of looked to reclaim their title of we're the greatest heels, you know? I mean, one of the greatest heel moves, I think, in the Schmoedown was when Ken Knapsack just abandoned Rachel Cushing. You know, I think everybody just hated Ken after that. And he played it so well. It was that little monologue that he had afterwards was just fantastic.
It's about you, Jason Inman. I was this close. I was breathing down your neck. Come September 8th, it's going to be me at that stage looking at you and taking your belt from you and making it mine.
Yeah, I don't think Donica is going to make it all the way to the end. I really don't. I think, and there's a chance that he beats Kalinowski. I don't really think so, but there's a chance he beats Kalinowski. Maybe there's a chance he makes it, you know, to the final round before you get Kalinowski. But I think if Kalinowski doesn't get him, Cushing's gonna. Because I think Rachel Cushing is just on a hot streak right now, and I think she's gonna take him. If he even makes it that far.
Well, there you go. Ken Knapsack talking about that this is Donica's tournament, that this is Donica is going to win. He doesn't care about Kalinowski, doesn't care about anything else. Then Donica saying the same thing. Get out of my way because I need to play Inman again. The winner of this entire tournament plays Jason Inman at the live event on September 8th for the championship.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
if I'm not mistaken, this will be the first time a championship is on the line at a live event. So that'll be pretty interesting to see that for the first time.
In front of actual fans that are going to be there cheering, booing. This is going to be a good test, and it's going to be a nice notch in the belt, a feather in the cap, if you will.
Right, and that's what Sean Gerber said too. That he appreciated the free-for-all. He thought it was a nice moment for him, but he was number one. This is the moment he believes could be the biggest.
Yeah, I'll be really interested to see how Sean Gerber does here.
You got Mark Donica. You got Star Wars or comic book movies, and the same thing with Sean Gerber. He's got comic book movies, Marvel movies, DC movies. There's a lot. These guys have similar.
Being part of superhero news, you would expect that Sean Gerber's strength would be superhero movies, you know, and Marvel, DC, whatever. Schmoedown.
Introducing first, representing Superhero News.
Oh, he's coming out to different music. Usually they come out to that Guardians Inferno theme. At least that's what he did in the free-for-all.
Sean Gerber.
I'm not quite familiar with this song. I like this song, but yeah, I don't quite know what it is.
Very Dante in a black and white setting, but now it is Sean Gerber in color in the year 2018.
All right, well, what can Sean Gerber do here against Donica?
And his opponent, representing the Lions Den, with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat in the Intergeekdom division, the Enforcer, Mark Donica.
Are all the Lions Den going to be there? There's Finstock, Knapsack, and Donica. So, the Patriots aren't coming, but they've got 3 of them. Yeah, it seems like the Patriots haven't really been as associated with the Lions Den. And this is just a crazy theory, but maybe we're going to see the Patriots leave the Lions Den. I think there's a possibility that that could happen. No, I mean, again, just a theory, but who knows?
Mark, how does round number 1 work?
In round number 1, this is an Intergeekdom match, meaning the field is...
Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be
in the first round,
keeping track of my record here on the whiteboard here, so I'll keep track of my points and keep updating you about how many points I have. So yeah.
Please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front. If you look at our competitors, already have the whiteboards and the markers up there like good gentlemen. You guys write down your answer once we ask you by name for your best attempt at...
Yeah, Mark and Christian, man. I mean, they just have the perfect banter and perfect back and forth. Nobody does it like them. They just, you know, I mean, without them, we don't have the show. So that's part of it.
Already thinking about that live. He's got to win today first, Christian. Does he realize that, you think?
Sean Gerber, how you feeling?
Even if he gets by me, he's not getting by the Crusher, so he's not getting to September 8th. I'm ready, though.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Nobody... I think if I had to pick somebody who's going to make it all the way to Inman, I think it's going to be Rachel the Crusher Cushing.
Appears in how many Star Trek films?
Did you notice both competitors? Like, they're not thinking about this match. One is thinking about the live event. The other one doesn't care if he wins or not. He just wants the other one to not get to the live event.
It's true.
Are we gonna
I think I've got an answer here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Might be wrong, but I think this...
Correct. Sean.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Mark Donica going up 1-0 here over Gerber. Next question.
Yeah, so I got 1 point.
Your next question comes from the original trilogy of Lord of the Rings. Finish this Aragorn quote. The beacons of Minas Tirith. The beacons are lit. Gondor.
No idea.
The rest of the statement.
You know, I'm not... I have not, like, paid attention to every single detail in Lord of the Rings. I mean, I like the movies, but, you know, Gondor's here. I don't know.
Calls for aid. Calls for aid is correct.
Yeah, I don't know. I knew I wasn't going to get that one.
I don't know how that played out.
All right, next question is from the MCU. In Black Panther, T'Challa confronts Claw in a casino. In what country?
Ooh, this is a good question.
You know, casino I perform at in Vegas.
I've only seen Black Panther once. I saw it in the theater, and I haven't seen it since. It was a great movie, but haven't seen it.
Down, Donica.
South Korea.
Correct.
South Korea.
Got it.
I was going to write India, but I didn't even... That wasn't even right anyway, so... Is India even a country, or is that a continent? I'm going to sound like a moron now. Good for me. Harry Potter, okay.
The Sorcerer's Stone, who was awarded 10 points?
Oh, I know this one. Okay.
Up to their friends. We just need the first name.
Might have the spelling wrong, but...
Just need the first name.
I would.
Oh, only need the first name.
This one, yeah.
Good. You're a Sorcerer's Stone guy.
4. I like
That's your favorite Harry Potter.
That's not my
Yeah.
favorite. 2. 1. Pen.
I think I've got it. It's Neville.
Hermione?
Incorrect.
Ron?
Incorrect. Looking for
Neville or Neville Longass?
no long bottom. Long bottom. You said long ass.
Excuse me.
Okay.
105 books, by the way.
Next questions. Next question.
Mark.
DC movies. DC movies.
I want to see Mark
Name of the
compete
company
again.
that Hal Jordan works for in Green Lantern.
I like that movie.
Do you?
I do.
I like it
What?
more
Wait,
then
Mark likes Green Lantern?
not more than
I haven't even
four,
seen this movie because I've heard it's so
Talk
bad.
yourself. I don't like the Dark Knight Rises.
1. Mark
I'm not even writing anything down. I have no
Fair is
idea.
there.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah, would never have gotten that in a million
I
years.
know.
That's the one.
I tell you, they're both strong in comic book movies.
All right, we go to The Hobbit. These are the other movies in the Lord of the Rings series.
Donica with
The
a
Hobbit. How many
solid lead so
trolls
far.
Capture and attempt to cook Bilbo and the dwarves in an unexpected journey.
Weirdly enough, I think I might know this, despite only seeing 1.5 of the Hobbit movies. I think I've got this one.
No, I hated that.
Messed with some
5.
people. It was
I didn't
weird,
like that.
right?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I think I've got it.
Please.
It's 3, I
And Sean.
think.
3?
Correct.
3.
Got it.
Okay, I've got it.
5-3.
All right, 5-3, and
only 2
Donica
points.
opened
Got a Middle Earth
2-0.
question.
Once Gerber got on the board, he's starting to find his feet here.
Yeah. Okay. Next question's from the DCE.
So now I got 3 points.
This is a. Go ahead and just.
Tied with Gerber right now.
Who plays the Flash?
Donica's still with a
Squad and
steady
Justice League?
2-point lead.
I mean, there's
Okay, I got this one too.
Flash because you have that TV show.
Yeah, it's a movie trivia show.
Our friend Mark Hamill, friend of the
5.
show, is
Movie
popped
trivia.
into
Of course,
the
we do.
CW.
We do movie trivia. 3,
We were looking for
2.
This Is Us.
1. Pen
Alright.
down, please.
I've got it. It says Ramiller.
Yes.
Grant Gustin would have been better, but it was Ezra Miller,
Oh,
unfortunately.
getting a little bit of a nerd opinion in there.
Yep, I've got that one.
All right, you're
So
now-
again, I'm still tied with Gerber. Donica's still
Star Wars
beating both of us by
and
2.
it is In A New Hope.
I really like Ezra Miller as the Flash. I thought he was a great Flash.
Devotion to his sorcerer's ways.
We hear a lot of these Star Wars questions and the Star Wars Championship coming up.
I don't know, again,
To plug something.
there's so many little details in these Inner Geekdom links that I just don't remember. I mean, even with movies that I really like, I don't remember those little details.
Was it childish?
Stupid.
Correct.
Outdated.
Nope.
Sad. Looking for sad.
Sad.
Next question comes from Marvel.
Yeah, I
Who
wouldn't have
plays
gotten that.
Captain George Stacy, Gwen's father in The Amazing.
Oh, I know this one.
How would you?
You know, people are kind of split on The Amazing Spider-Man. I thought it was a good movie.
People.
No.
5,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, not a great movie, but I liked it.
2, 1.
Yeah, it's
Pen
Dennis
down,
Leary.
And Donica.
He's an asshole. Dennis Leary.
Correct.
No idea if he's an asshole. He's Dennis Leary.
He sings the song.
Yeah.
He sings the
You want to
song.
sing? You want to sing some bars?
Yeah.
I've seen him do it in karaoke.
Sean, you know that song?
Christian and Mark.
Sorry.
No, let's give Christian a little encouragement. Just,
No,
no? Okay.
we're good.
Let's
Okay.
just move on to
Okay,
Miss
so
Meg
I
here.
got 5
Your
points.
question in round one
Still
comes
tied
from
with Gerber.
Miss Bag. This is
Donica
from the
leading
corner
by
of
2.
The Nerd Galaxy, and it comes from. Well,
I think-
I'm just going to read the question.
Donica has a nice lead, but not a great, not an amazing lead, but could save him the game. I'm just completely guessing here.
5, 4, 3.
Can you repeat the question?
Certainly. Kim Cattrall plays the Vulcan Lieutenant
I
Varys
believe
in
that was
the
Gerber
Star
who
Trek
needed the
movie.
repeat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sean?
First contact?
I got Star Trek 3: The Search for
It is
Spock.
neither of those. We're looking for Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country,
Oh.
on the verge of peace on the
Yeah.
brink of war.
All right. So
None of us got it.
So that is.
I like Star Trek
round
6.
number 1 as we
I don't really remember it that well, but I remember liking it.
Round number 2 work.
Donica up by 2, but Gerber coming back strong in round number 2. The wheel will emerge. The wheel of Destiny/Doom/Potential Justice has 12
Oh,
slices.
that was all 10 questions?
For 10 different
I didn't feel like it.
Geekdom knowledge, as
Oh.
well as a spinner's choice and an opponent's choice.
Alright, well,
Round number 2,
I got
each
5
contestant
points that
is
round,
gonna
so I
hear
think I did all right.
5 questions. You're each going to hear 5 questions as opposed to the 4 in the regular movie trivia Schmoedown. Your questions are still worth 2 points apiece. If you want multiple choice, you can ask us for options. We'll give you 4.
Yeah, Donica,
Correct answer.
Donica's doing all right in this so far. He's, I think I'm going to be right in that he's going to take this, but we don't know how round 2's going to go. Round 2 could make or break anything, So, it's one of the most unpredictable rounds in the game.
Choice. Would you like to spin now or defer to your opponent?
Call me crazy.
You are crazy.
You're crazy.
Thank you. Sean, go first.
All right.
All right. Sean Gerber going to be spinning first here.
Okay.
Looking for MCU or DC.
Honestly, I don't think there's too much that's really affected by who goes first. I think, maybe it has a little bit of a mind game effect on there, but Really? I don't think it's really affects too
Still the
much.
spinners and opponent's choice on there, and
Landing
it's
past. What's he
gonna go past opponents.
he might hit
It could be
DC.
DC movies or Heroes, and he's wearing a shirt of Heroes.
I would take Heroes,
Spinning
but he's gonna spin again.
the
I think
shirt.
he's looking for
He went against the shirt.
any superhero category is really what he's wanting.
Well, we're gonna find out.
What has happened to all the Cowboys? Isn't that a movie?
All right, here we go.
Here it comes, and we could be looking at a spinner's choice here.
Ooh, I don't think that's one of Gerber's strengths based on his reaction.
It's tough because Heroes can come from really
I think,
any different movie.
depending on how he does in this,
Primarily Star Trek.
we could be looking at a potential knockout here.
All right, Sean, you get 5 questions here, and
Just depending on how well Donica does.
What song do Kirk, Spock, and McCoy sing around the?
Ooh, I know this. This is Row, Row, Row Your Boat.
Multiple choice.
A. This land is your land. B. Home on the range. C.
Star Trek V is a dumb movie. It's so bad.
Incorrect for the steal. What did you say?
Row your boat.
Correct for 1 point.
All
Donica
right.
with the steal.
Donica, he had guessed Star Trek 5 incorrect.
Donica's-
Draw question.
All right, here's question number 2 in Star Trek.
Donica said C, I think, but then he kind of corrected. So I'm guessing he just thought C was Row, Row, Row Your Boat.
Which starship?
Maybe I'm wrong and Donica didn't say C and I just misheard.
To Genesis.
Multiple choice.
A. USS Grissom, USS Kelvin, USS Reliant, USS.
I have no idea. I'd probably go Reliant because I think that was a question.
Incorrect. Looking for Grissom. Grissom.
Grissom.
Question 3.
Donica not really taking advantage of his steal opportunities here, but
Our heroes
I'm doing all right. But you know, didn't get that row. Oh wait, no, he did get the row question, but he didn't get that one. So he's doing all right stealing.
A. Bracelet. B.
But Gerber
C.
is not doing well in this.
Communicator.
I think we could be looking at a potential knockout depending on how well Donica does. If Donica gets a good category for him, I think Gerber's going to be done for.
What are the names of the 2 humpback whales in Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
Multiple choice.
Was
A.
that?
Abbott and Costello. B. Susan and Frank. C. Adam and Eve. D. Gracie.
I think it was George and Gracie.
Incorrect, Donica. The choices are either Abbott and Costello, Susan.
I'm betting Costello was the name of the aliens in Arrival, I think.
For 1 point.
Ooh, boy. What a steal as we
Ooh.
close out Gerber's round.
All right, here you go. Last question here. Sean, you have one
That
last question.
steal.
Leonard Nimoy appears in how many Star Trek films? 20 seconds to answer this one.
8. I'm pretty sure he appears in 8 of them.
5,
Come on.
3, 2.
You know, I'm rooting for Gerber because I think I've never been the biggest fan of Donica. But, you know, I mean, you know, he's a heel, so, you know, he's not, I've got nothing against Donica personally, you know, just fun. It's kind of fun to have somebody root for, so it'd be kind of nice if Gerber takes it.
But we'll see.
But yeah, there's a potential here that Donica could just completely knock out Gerber.
Maybe Gerber will get lucky here, but we'll see.
And Donica focused on what wedge he is going to get. Round and round it goes. You know he wouldn't mind a Star Wars
coming back
wedge.
around there.
Christian, this could be opponent's choice or MCU.
He's staying with MCU.
Hey, he's gonna stay with MCU. Now this is tricky because if Donica gets something wrong, Gerber, who is also a big superhero expert, could steal it. He has the potential to do that. So Donica's kind of in a dangerous situation here.
The collector.
2 points.
Yep.
Your next question. In Doctor Strange, where did Jonathan Pangborn tell Stephen Strange to go find healing?
Donica did pretty well with that first question. Struggling
Is
here.
it B, Kamar Taj? Is it C, Nova Roma? Or is it D?
I don't really know this one. I've only seen Doctor Strange once, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it.
And what great pronunciation
But he's got it.
really on his game. Your next
I think
what is
Donica's
the
doing
name
pretty
of
well.
Robert Redford's evil plan involving the helicarriers in Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Multiple choice.
I think Donica, depending on how round 3 goes, could take it.
Slate or D, Project Winter
Project
Soldier.
Insight.
1 point for Donica. I think you knew it as soon as I said it, Christian.
By not letting Gerber take any steals, so he made a right choice sticking with MCU.
What food did Luis offer to make for Scott after he returned home from being fired from his new job?
I think it was waffles. I think it was either waffles or pancakes, but I think it was
A,
waffles.
French toast. B, waffles. C, omelets. Or D, pancakes.
Waffles.
1 point for Donica, and he's chipping away as
Okay.
Gerber was hoping to do with Star Trek. One more question here for you in round number 2.
Yeah, Donica doing pretty solid in this round.
Known for his work in
Not amazing, especially considering he got something he listed as his strength, but
Cinematic Universe movie.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Wow.
I don't know how that's the one he knew for 2 points, but he got it, and all of a sudden, what was a
Farscape.
cagey round negotiated by Gerber, Donica.
Gerber is in a dangerous situation now.
Sitting on an 8-point lead going
He
into
needs
round
to
3.
basically get all 3 of these questions to have a chance of winning.
It is the final round, the round that will determine who moves on to round 2 and one step closer to the live event on September 8th, hosted by us.
Get your tickets now.
Thank you very much.
So I think Donica pretty much has got this.
Of 3 numbers. These numbers range from 1 to 16.
Unless
Those
he,
numbers each
Donica
correspond to a
just
different
does
mode of energy
completely
award
badly
on
in
this
round 3.
very
But, you know, we've got to give Gerber some credit,
Your first
because
question is
he
worth
wasn't,
3
as he said, he wasn't even supposed to be here today, you know? He
5 points.
kind of
Donica
just came in last minute, and
doubling Gerber's
that's
total thus far at
a
16,
good job to do, but,
giving us
you know,
your
wasn't
lead.
supposed to be there, so that's pretty impressive for somebody who was never supposed to be in the tournament ever.
For Donica, Sean Gerber.
5, 2, and 11.
All right, so Gerber is up first. He's trying to avoid the TKO here. He can afford to miss the 2, but he has to hit his 3 and his 5. But here we go. So Gerber, you took category 5. It's Indiana Jones.
Great.
Indiana Jones.
I deserve that.
All right, here we go for 2 points. Where does the opening scene of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull take place?
I don't know. I haven't seen this movie because everybody says it's not great, so I don't know.
5, 4, 3.
I don't think Gerber knows either.
For Area 51.
Oh,
Area 51. Okay.
oh that's right, with the fridge.
So now Gerber has
Okay.
to do this, or
Now we're
Donica will win.
in dangerous territory now.
Mike Kalinowski in round number
Gerber
2.
doesn't get this.
You chose
Donica wins.
3-pointer Marvel films.
Hey, all right.
Marvel films. In the realm of Marvel, 3-point Sean needs to hit this. All right, Sean, in X2, X-Men United, which X-Man could be seen given an interview on a television at the bar where Mystique drugged out one of Magneto's prison guards?
I don't remember.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Can you repeat the question?
It's your second one. In X2, X-Men United, which X-Man could be...
I think Gerber's
seen
gonna
giving
try
an
to
interview on a television
keep
at the
this
bar
going as
where
long as he can, because I
Mystique
think it's
drugged
kind of on
out
the tip of his
Magneto's
tongue.
prison guards. 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'll use my last repeat.
1.
I think it's Beast.
In X2, X-Men United, which
think
X-Men
Beast
could
is
be
the one.
seen giving an interview on a television at the bar where Mystique
Maybe I'm wrong about
drugged
that, but I
out
think-
Magneto's prison guards. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Isn't right, but Beast.
That is correct.
I thought that was in the other one. Never mind.
Again,
Got it.
Gerber, this is like the old days of the Schmoedown when people actually went down to the wire because they didn't know the answer to the question.
Now he's used all.
Wow.
He's used all of his repeats, but he has one question left.
He could tie Donica with this.
He could tie it and avoid the TK.
We are
Second guess.
All right, here you go.
now in
Final question.
the end game here.
Avoid the TK.
I think Donica's got this.
Here you go.
Just unless he just completely biffs this third round, Donica's got this.
For 5 points. What is the name of the Scottish sharpshooter in Wonder Woman?
Oh, it's played by Spud from Train Spotting. I don't remember his name, but it's the dude from Train Spotting.
5, 4.
That's his real name. The dude from Train Spotting.
And your winner,
So yeah, Lions Den needed this win. They really did, because I don't think they've won in a while. Because they lost the Patriots championship, and Knapsack lost his #1 contender match. And Donica, yeah, so Donica lost his Jason Inman championship. So, yeah, they have not won in a while. So they'll take this win.
Donica didn't have a great round two, but he just did the Gerber strategy a little bit better, and that really paid off for him in round 3.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be some kind of a fight here between the Lions Den now and Corruption with Mike Kalinowski. I bet you Kalinowski's happy about this, so we're going to find out. But I want to hear from both Mark Donica and Sean Gerber.
Yeah,
and Jen Sturdy.
I do think, you know, Donica didn't have an amazing round. He did fine. He did good. He did a good job. But I think
I'm feeling amazing.
when it comes to Donica versus Kalinowski, I think that Kalinowski's going to take that. Which Kalinowski has had a great heel run so far. I've loved all this KO eruption stuff that he's had going on.
No. Yeah, it's the okey doke. It's the switcheroo.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm going to Europe anyway. But anyway, that being said, we're sick of not having belts. We feel like the Viper Squad. You know, we kind of don't want to be labeled any of these guys.
Tom Dagnino calling people out.
For you guys so far in Intergeekdom, you know, where some of the rest of your faction is kind of falling short just in the final moments.
They'll be fine. Well, so what are you saying? Are you saying
it's
the Viper Squad?
Yeah.
What about the other squad?
The Fight Club?
Yeah, that dumb squad.
Tom Dagnino.
Right? Anyway, we had belts before, and we'll get them again.
That dumb squad.
Then Ken's gonna
yeah, it's nice to see Tom Dagnino kind of back in top heel shape again. Because I feel like he's kind of been, you know, missing it a little bit. I think he's been overshadowed by people like Team Action, who are just amazing heels.
So much trying to get corruption out of this place. I don't think he's had any chance to study. I don't think he's worth it, really.
He's a big mouth moron.
I'm gonna TKO him.
And he's a choke artist too.
Yep.
Now what? He's like, what? He has that in his back pocket now? What's going on with this? What
are your thoughts on this whole
calling
thing?
the shots here?
I mean,
Oh yeah, Ken was given that piece of paper.
The gist is that Kalinowski, this is all backfired on you. We're coming for you. Donica is the future.
So we don't quite know what's going on there, but
Much more. Look at him.
could be something to do with that Star Wars League. Who knows?
I appreciate Sean stepping in, but we're talking about practice. We're talking about practice here today for Donica. That's what we're talking about.
Goober, whatever his name is, right?
It's Gerber.
The Gerber baby. He's in baby food jars. You know.
Gerber baby. This is some quality heel stuff. This is like back to the golden days of the Lions
He's a good-looking
Den.
guy, but he's a loser.
Okay. Well, Sean, it's like your shirt says, I still believe in heroes.
I do.
It was a rough match. The wheel, it just goes to show you, the wheel can either be your best friend or it can absolutely destroy you. And landing
Yeah, that wheel.
I felt like you kind of knew your number.
I think there's a possibility if the wheel would have gone a different way, Gerber could have taken this. That wheel, you know, Sam Levine really hated that wheel. And now he's the champion, so the wheel kind of really does kind of dictate how well you do sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was just trying to minimize the steal points at that juncture. But when it came to but then when Donica spun MCU, I would have had 2 points on all those questions for the record. But yeah, it was a tough draw. It came down to the wheel, so it showed me where I need to go study with Star Trek, and that's what I'll have to do when I come back in Intergeekdom.
I was just gonna say anything you do differently, but I guess what it comes down to is just learning your weaknesses.
Absolutely.
And focusing on them and building those categories up. Right?
Absolutely, yeah. My weakness in Star Trek was exposed greatly here, and it cost me the match, so that is something that I will make sure does not happen again.
But we have not seen the last of you.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I still want to compete. I know that I'm out for
I
this
think,
tournament for Intergeekdom, but
you
as soon
know,
as things get going again, I'll make
Gerber did all right. I think, you know, I think he's much better as a team player, because I think I don't mind seeing him in singles. I think he did all right in the team, so I think I don't mind seeing him in singles. I think he did pretty good in the free-for-all, if memory serves, so.
We're ready to get back in there and compete as well.
Well, best of luck to you. Get some studying done.
Yeah, Superhero News is a pretty solid team.
Good luck. That's a long day. Guys, huge matches coming up, so it looks like Donica's going to be moving on and facing Mike Kalinowski. That's going to be one for the ages.
Yeah, that's going to be a great match, Donica versus Kalinowski.
But then everyone taking shots at Kalinowski.
Deservedly so.
But Donica very excited to be moving on to round number 2, as we're going to see Kalinowski versus Donica, old school versus new school. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and Gerber Classy in his interview as well.
Yeah,
that's
going to be a fun match. I think, it'll be nice to see the linesmen interacting with Kalinowski and kind of get him to see Kalinowski go up against a higher level player, not really higher levels in quality, even though Donica is a better player than Jared Habon in my opinion anyway, but I think higher level as far as, how well known and how active they are in the Schmoedown, because Donica's much more active than Jared Habon. That's going to be a great match, that three-way between Viper Squad and Draco.
Tell us about how that went down. Well, we had Alex Damon, who was supposed to be going up against the champion.
Oh, are they going to announce who Alex Damon's playing?
For a long time, so they were going to just award the championship.
I don't know this, so this is going to be interesting.
An open challenge, and who took the challenge? But Bruce Green from Rooster Teeth is going head-to-head for the Star Wars Championship.
I have no idea who that is. I'm vaguely familiar with Rooster Teeth, but I do not know who Bruce Green is. There's got to be some kind of trick they're going to pull with this Merle versus Guy match. Like what happened when Andraco played Makuga, except Andraco pretended to be Finstock, because I think that it's just not fair. Merle is going to destroy Andrew Guy. I think there's got to be some sort of trick they're playing or something.
The Patriots try to get their titles back against above the line.
That's going to be... This collision is shaping up to be really great.
On July 13th. Make sure that you check it out. If you're not a patron and you want to become a
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Check it out right now. It is
We've got a little end credit scene here. Who's that, Merle? That's Merle. I think. I'm looking at old pictures there.
Every time I come in here, the horsemen are looking at Memory Road.
Hey, Snyder.
Like, I just don't get it, Goat. I don't get it. Greatest of all time. What makes you any
It's always great to see Merle back.
I've defended the belt more times than you, held on to it longer for you.
Are they teasing a match between Snyder and Merle?
So you're like half as great.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
Listen, I know you and everybody else out there thinks that you're going to be playing Sam Levine once you claw your way back to the top of the league, okay? You've been gone a long time, buddy. This is my league, okay? I'm going to take care of Bibiani, I'm going to take care of Levine, and then you and I can square off the way we were always meant to.
Merle's going to destroy everybody.
Listen, I just want to let you know, that's what's going to happen, okay? You hang on to that for me, okay? And I'll see you later.
It's so great to have Merle back.
I'm just sitting here looking at pictures. Who are these people?
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown.
Okay, so that was a pretty solid match. It's not a great match, but it's nice to see Donica do good. I think Gerber, he's new, so might get better as the match goes on, but not a fantastic match. I think it's one of those matches that's more interesting because of what it sets up, because I think that Kalinowski versus Donica match is going to be fantastic. I think that's going to be one of the best round 2 matches that we're going to have. Well, that's it for me. This was fun. I'll hope I can do one of these for the next one. Okay, bye.